It was yesterday around 6:30 p.m. and I'm going on my usual evening walk. And I had headphones on, listening to music. I'm having a pretty peaceful time. And I see these kids, freaking playing football. And then it weirdly reminds me of my days in school. And it reminded me of the fact that throughout my life, I have never achieved anything great. I've never really been good at anything. And often I'd have this thought that, I've never really made my parents proud. Like, it's just never happened. And I'm not saying that just for this video. I've had this thought, many times, out of nowhere, that thought will come up in my head that I've not really done anything significant for my parents to be proud of me. I've never been good at school. I've never been good at studies. I've never been good at making friends. I've never been good at sports. I was always average to below average in almost literally anything I did. I couldn't speak to people. I was always alone, and it just hit me out of nowhere yesterday, and I thought to make a video about it. And it's something that genuinely hurts at times. It gives you an empty feeling to the point where like, look, I'm 18 now, and I've not done anything special in my life. I've had 18 years, and I've not done anything special with my life. Nothing significant. But I do know in the next few years that will drastically change, hopefully. I've not done much throughout my life, but at this very point in my life, I am working as hard as I possibly could to make progress and achieve something very great. And this is, your opportunity to do the same, to be honest. And I know that, it's not just me, because there are a ton of people who are like me, who have not done much. We've always been under the radar. People don't notice us. There's been nothing special about us. We don't have any major talent. I know there are many of you watching that probably feel the same way. The truth is, if you really think about it, you've never been given the opportunity to really blossom. Since you're a kid, you're almost forced to do the things that society expects you to do. So how do you even know what you're good at? Until you're 16, 17, 18, you really don't have any freedom to go out there and explore and just find yourself, find what your strengths and weaknesses are. You're just going through a system in your first phase of life, those teen years of your life. Until then, you're literally going through the system where everyone does the same thing, and obviously some people are great at it and others like us are not so much great at it. But the truth is, now you have the opportunity to shine. I don't care if it sounds cringy or cliche, whatever, but now you genuinely have the opportunity. You can work hard, you can earn money, you can help your parents, retire your parents, you can do all these great things now. And you will be noticed when you do these things. And honestly, you just have to put your mind into it. One thing I don't see a lot of people, speaking about is, everyone talks about, oh, you have to work hard, work hard, work hard to achieve success, and that's obviously a given. But not many people talk about the belief factor. You see, whatever you have going on in your head is eventually what's going to happen, is eventually what's going to, become a reality. For example, you can pick two people. One guy does, 70% of the work, but he completely believes he's going to achieve that goal. And there's another guy who puts in his everything, 95% of his efforts, but yet he doesn't believe it. The goal is too far-fetched for him to actually convince himself that he's going to get to that. The guy who was doing 70% of the work but actually believes is obviously going to get to the goal. It's almost like a magical power that I read in this book, I think it was The Power of Your Subconscious Mind. And it's almost like a magical power that, what you think will eventually come true. If you work as hard as you possibly can, but you don't believe you're going to achieve anything substantial, you're not going to achieve your goals, then you're not going to accomplish it. You really are not. All these successful people you see out there, they at some point in their life constantly thought about nothing but being in the position they are at now. They were dreaming of, where they are at now. And you have to do the same. You must literally obsess over your goals. You shouldn't be thinking about anything else as much as you are about your goals. Your past, might not have been very impressive, but you have an opportunity to change it for your future. So give it your all, bro.